Yeah, I had to finesse these camera settings, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, but yeah. I had to. I promise you, I'm gonna get some better lighting here soon. But right now, I gotta deal with what I gotta deal with. Stuff get expensive buying all this stuff. You can see my little setup. You be like, damn, I know it cost a ticket because it did. But we ain't even finna get on that. Like I said, I'm gonna get better lights. But anyways, if y'all could do me one favor, subscribe, like, comment, cool. Let's get to the point. So, bro, the first person we're gonna talk about is, I don't even want to say the terminology. I got a whole host of terrible shit to say about this motherfucker, but we gonna let it slide. We ain't gonna get to that point. We gonna go ahead and just talk about the issue that I got with snake type people. People like Cloud, bro. Like, you gotta be a dirty individual to want power so bad that you gonna kill your brother. First of all, you done convinced your brother to kill your daddy. But then, in the midst of finding out certain news that you already been told since the first season that they ain't gonna deal with women, you decide to, hey, I'm not gonna let my little brother know we're gonna get him knocked off. You dirty, bro. You dirty. Like, it's no way around it, bro. Ain't no way around it, bro. Like Future said.
Yeah, so it's fucking Polly.
Shit. Can you get him out?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Is everything good on your end?
Yeah, we're all good. We're set for 9.
Okay, good. I gotta go.
There. Vic. Jesus, what happened? Is it done?
I was with Dad when they showed up early.
The hit was moved up a half hour.
Yeah, well, nobody told me.
You didn't tell my brother that the time changed. He could have died.
I told you. I fucking told her.
He betrayed us. He lied. He didn't tell me.
Thanks for looking out for me.
Of course.
I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. I'm gonna go ahead and skip. I'm gonna skip around because y'all know I'm going to order. Bro. We just talk about the show how we talk about the show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no, you feel me? I ain't got no script, none of that. I wrote a couple notes down so I can remember, bro. You feel me, about the show? But we ain't finna do all of that. We gonna just, we gonna slow grind it. Man, listen, bro. When she knocked down Brandon Doyle, bro, Claude must got that snapper, bro. She got that snapping turtle. You feel me? Because how is it that, bro? She put it on my nigga. He only lasts like a minute. Bro, the nigga did like 4 pumps and was through. It was over with. I'm telling you, Clyde, like, them crazy hoes, my bad, them crazy women, they got that snapper. Cause, bro, he ain't last long, bro. Bro lasted all about not even a minute, dog. Nigga got one in quick and it was over with. But yeah, Claude crazy. That crazy pussy be where it's at sometimes. But man, we gonna get to the meat and potatoes, bro. I knew Ghost wasn't gonna show up, dog. I knew he wasn't gonna show up. I know I'm salty about the shit because I just, in my mind, bro, like, realistically, if we thinking about storytelling, bro, like how, like, number one, we didn't have any clues that Ghost was finna pop up. Let's start there. Like, it wasn't nothing that was being like, and the show couldn't even like maintain a Ghost right now. So like, bro, we just being so unrealistic as fans and as just like fanciers of the show to be like, oh yeah, Ghost gonna pop up in episode 5. I was being non-realistic, bro. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, bro said he was gonna pop up and you gonna know if Ghost is dead or alive on episode 5. Bro, the show wouldn't be able to maintain it. Could you imagine if Ghost popped up? Like, yeah, the internet would break right now, but what would that do about the storytelling? It would be terrible writing, bro. For him to just to pop him up and like, yeah, Tommy. Like, it wouldn't have made sense. But the way episode 5 kicked off, and you could tell that the showrunner, he bringing it back to like OG Power vibes. You could just see the gradual from PowerBook 2 Ghost to PowerBook Force. You could see the gradual turn to how it's going back to OG Power, bro. You could see how it's complimenting on that behalf that Ghost gonna return. You can see in the writing details how like the show dynamic is changing and the writing is changing. Ghost will return. It's just not gonna be as immediate as we thought, bro. Like you probably won't even get a hint or like some sort of, you probably won't get a hint to the end of the season. Maybe if Ghost pull up, maybe at the end of the season. It's gonna be cause you gotta remember, bro. PowerBook 4 Force Season 2, I keep getting that shit fucked up, is a season behind 2 Ghosts, PowerBook 2 Ghosts. So it's only a matter of time before they can kind of like, they got 5 or 4 more episodes to like really kind of put some hints into the writing. But this would be going into season 3, and then PowerBook 2 Ghosts will be going into season 4. So I don't know how this shit gonna pan out, but again, like I said, I was salty about it, but like, bro, realistically, bro, like if Ghost popped up, bro, the show would be terrible in the aspect of you can't just completely just get rid of storylines, dog, in the building of the show, because the show is still building. The show has been good. I understood that they was building on the show, but now you really know that it's really is getting good and it's kicking off. Like even on down to Kate, like this shit, like with D-Mac and everything, like the acting with Tommy, Kate, and JP when Kate was crying and she was like, oh, like that's OG Power, bro. It's not none of this new, like the new Power, like, or like just like this microwave. It's just OG Power writing in its finest. So we can go ahead and get right into that. When I told y'all, bro, D-Mac is definitely gonna be another Tariq, bro. D-Mac is on his Tariq vibes. Not necessarily, like I said last time, it's not gonna be exactly how Tariq was, because they come from 2 different environments. Now I will say this. D-Mac ain't got no heart like Tariq though. D-Mac popped the cop and was straight tripping, bro. I'm talking about he was in straight panic mode. But again, you gotta remember, D-Mac don't know who Uncle Tommy is. So of course he gonna panic. He don't know who Uncle Tommy is really. Like D-Mac just know, oh, my uncle, he sell drugs, he got this little empire, yeah, wooty woo. But he don't really know that Uncle Tommy really that nigga. And especially up in New York. He was really him. And Uncle Tommy really he delete shit. He get shit gone. And Uncle Tommy really him. Like really, Tommy was a kingpin and still is, like becoming another one in Chicago. But he don't know, D-Mac don't know Tommy like Tariq knew Tommy. And Tariq still didn't know Tommy when he was younger, but as he got older and was getting mentored by Kanan and just seeing little shit, he started to realize. So yeah, D-Mac in pure panic mode. Cause Tariq was a jit and he had already caught a body. Tariq was a little nigga. Tariq was younger than D-Mac and caught the cop and didn't give a fuck. Popped that nigga and was like, went home, took his shit off and looked in the mirror like, straight demon time. Tariq was on that, bro. So where I say they lived 2 different lives, yeah, D-Mac lived a rougher life. Tariq really on that shit. Tariq was really on that shit. D-Mac the type of nigga, he was doing a lot of pump faking. Like he gonna fight, but Tariq a real demon. Like Tariq get shit out. Tariq delete niggas. Body, so yeah. But even like I said, Tariq first body, he didn't give a fuck. The motives was a little different, bruh. So I think the anger was built up with a lot of shit. He had a lot of anger and shit, so it was a lot different. Tariq, you know what I'm saying? But man, in his first body was the police too. Crooked police. So it's like I had to get a heart to Tariq, but you know what I'm saying? I think this school for D-Mac is gonna kind of be like how Choke was for Tariq. You know, I think D-Mac gonna come into his own. And I think this is just my theory. They gonna be building D-Mac up to really be he to meet Tariq, and they probably could form a coalition, bro. Somehow, some way. I don't know how this shit gonna, like, the writing gonna be. I know bro. Him going to school, it just creates another avenue for the writers to exploit. So it's actually it's actually good, but it's also bad too. It's good, but it's bad for us because Kate using drugs again, and she's heartbroken, and that creates another story to tell as well. Number one, she was sober for I think a few weeks. But we do remember when she had popped up in POWERBOOK IV Ghost when Tariq pulled up at the crib after Monet, tried to put the hit on Tasha, and Tariq was trying to fish Tommy out. Remember all that? And she was smoking cigarettes, she was packing, she was getting ready to move, all that shit. It's just a lot of story to tell, but I want y'all to remember. Damn, my shit glitching a little bit. No, it ain't. I want y'all to remember that she said she ain't gonna let it pass.
Animals. I raised animals.
You didn't raise us, Kate. Animals are not. We raised ourselves.
I'm not gonna let this pass. I am gonna
Do nothing.
You ain't gonna do nothing, Ma. Otherwise, I might have to do something else I don't want to do.
And she on that dope, she gon', and I hope this ain't the case. By Tommy pulling the move like Ghost, being quiet and not really like telling her what the fuck he was doing with D-Mac, which was smooth because we don't know what the You Sure stuff is about. Tommy pulled a Ghost. He keeping people in the dark, trying to protect them. He understood what Ghost was on. But we all knew lack of communication caused rifts in the organization with Tommy and Ghost. And it might be the same with his mama because she think that he killed her grandson, which ain't the case. So she could be approached by law enforcement and tell. We don't know. And we know it's not going to happen this season at least because Tommy pulled up on Tariq and was like, nigga, did you... Now, he didn't say the N-word, but he was like, bruh, really? You put a gun on my mama? And Tommy was mad about the shit? Like, it ain't going to happen right now, but I just think, like, in theory, bruh, like, it might be some shit along them lines. We don't know yet. Because now, with D-Mac going away, Kate probably... More than 9 times out of 10 is gonna go to New York. She going back to New York and pack up her shit, or she gonna be in her crib just trying to gather her thoughts because she going through a lot. So that's another story to explore. Like, the writers got so many avenues of what's going on. It's crazy. Let me see. Damn, bruh. Diamond Daddy was mean as fuck.
I don't have a goddamn feeling about it.
Clear the room. Try to relax it. Relax it, all right? Get some oxygen.
Get the fuck out!
Take some deep breaths.
You hear me? Get the fuck out!
He was a mean ass nigga. I'm like, bruh. And I'm gonna put a clip in here too, bruh. Like, why you coming off so mean to this nigga, bruh? Like, what the fuck? Really, bruh? Man, that nigga was mean as fuck, bruh. I was like, damn, what he doing? Like, why he on one like that? Like, he was just like, fuck. Get the fuck. Like, it was crazy, bruh. I thought that shit was funny as hell. I was like, this nigga mean. No wonder Jannard snorting fucking heroin and goddamn getting his vein hit. And that's another thing, bro. Like, bro, I don't condone people doing drugs, but nigga, I'd rather Jannard snort. Hold on, I think something I got. That's why it's freezing. I'm gonna have to check this shit out. It was doing something on here. That's why it's like, I don't condone hitting your arm, hitting your vein. Like, that's next level. Like Jannard, like, and I don't see how Diamond couldn't see that when they was in the hospital that Jannard was off that dope in the worst way, nigga. Especially the swing, like, like he was like, I got shit worked out. I'm like, bruh, I might have to change these settings on this camera. That's why it's freezing and shit. I don't think this software can handle it. But yeah. That's why like I just don't understand why like how Diamond couldn't see that shit. I guess he was too distraught with like the passing of his daddy, and just like that's a lot of weight for a nigga to kind of take on. So yeah, we got a lot of shit to unpack, dog. And I just feel like, again, man, like I feel like, bro, like, yeah, it can go so many ways. And I know now, like, since the writer's strike over, they finna turn up. Writing room finna get crazy because power force is rolling down the hill like a snowball in the avalanche. Like it's creating more and more momentum and force, bro. And it's finna got dang on. It's so many ways it can go. And like even after this Flynn storyline died, cause she done fucked up. She done killed basically like the spokesperson of Dublin, like the young bull. Like he ain't the OG, but he in direct communication with them niggas, and he probably the shot caller of the region or something like that. And so she done killed him. She got a mess to clean up. So it's so many ways this shit can go. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, that's all I really got, man. It really wasn't. It was a good ass episode. But I want to hit the highlights. Of course, we all watched it. You know, I wanted to break down what I thought was important to me, what I seen. Yeah. I know I missed talking about the diner scene, but it wasn't really. Everything was straightforward. But I think that, yeah. Oh, one other thing. I think that coalition with RD World and CBI, that shit gonna go for the worst. It's gonna be a lot of internal beef, and especially since, you know, J Nard is back. And he done did some funky shit because his old niggas is fucking with RD World, and then, you know, he robbed Manny for the chain and them 2 bricks. So I think Jannard gonna have to like really like step it up, bro, in the most leadership way. He can't do. Jannard can't afford to do no more snake shit. His life depend on it. And if it was me, I would put the same pressure on Diamond. If I was Tommy, I would put the same pressure on Diamond like Diamond put pressure on Tommy to like handle that shit. It's definitely like a weak point for CBI, and just for them to get exploited. Like, you gotta knock Jannard down. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta knock Jannard down. Period. Jannard gotta go, bro. He bad for business, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I fear that, like, if Jannard get knocked down and Tommy do it, Diamond gonna lose it. Right? I see in the next 2, if not next season or the end of this season, Diamond and Tommy gonna be at a rift because there's gonna be some questionable shit going on. And we can see Tommy being more level-headed and I can appreciate it. He's taking more consideration to Diamond's opinion, but I don't see, like, long term, I don't see this shit lasting long. I think Tommy and Jannard and Diamond gonna eventually side with this brother, especially after his daddy dying declaration, for sure. So we gonna see though. I don't know, but I think that was it. Oh nah, one other thing, bro. Vic snitching, dog. I don't think he gonna snitch. That's a whole nother avenue of shit. I think that he gonna start to like snitch, but he gonna get put in a compromised situation to where he not gonna tell. I think that it's right now it's obvious that he was like, oh, I'll do it. But I don't think that. I think he gonna do a 42 fake out on the police. He gonna do he gonna tell the feds that he gonna try to snitch. He gonna infiltrate them. But I don't think that Vic is going to snitch. I think that he will eventually tell Tommy. I think Tommy will probably. Tommy find out, he'll tell Tommy, and Tommy will put a bullet in his ass, but I don't think he going to direct snitch. I think Tommy going to cancel Christmas on Vic only because he even if he don't snitch, he's still a liability. They get him gone, he can't. It's not a possibility that he'll talk. But that's all I really got, man. Leave comments, leave any commentary if you like the content, man. Please comment, share, subscribe, all that, cause we free forming it. We got a little structure to it, but we just having a conversation. Cause this is just, if I was with the homies, I really want to get some of my homies on here. I want to get Jern and my nigga D on here, so we can. I gotta fix these camera settings though, so we can really chop it up, and you can get you can just see what they talking about as far as their opinion, and we can, cause this is how me and my niggas talk. We talk about this shit all the time. We used to have a podcast, but we just in different areas, so it's hard to make it happen. But hopefully, once I hit 1,000, bro, like I said, I'm opening up my channel, so it'll be something else we can explore. But I want y'all to see that shit, man. Like I said, we got format, but I want to lead this leave the floor open. It ain't gonna be so just super duper structured, just because I just like having a conversation with myself in the camera and talking to y'all. Like, we just popping it. Like I said, if I can figure out, even if I can figure out a format to, like, once I get more subscribers and shit, just to get y'all, on this motherfucker and we talk about it. Even though y'all not a part of it, we can figure out something so we can talk about it. I go live or something, we can chat about the show. You know what I'm saying? To build more rapport with y'all and just, to have, a bond with y'all. But anyways, it's your boy Chip the Hustler. If you ain't done so, sub, like, comment, do it all, man. Fuck with me, man. Yeah, see me on the next one. I'm gone.